Self-driving tech is being rolled out across Australia. The feature can take a driver from their front door to their destination without touching the wheel. Consumer Affairs editor Georgia Holland was among the first in the country to test it out.
Imagine a world where your electric car charges in just 5 minutes, lasts for over 500,000 miles, and never loses power. No fade, no lag, no overheating. A world where the batteries that power our cars are not just faster but smarter, safer, and more sustainable. Tesla has done the unthinkable. They've broken through the limitations of current battery technology, and what they've created will forever change the future of electric vehicles.
I think technology is the thing that causes these big step changes in civilization. So obviously you've got things like, say, the Gutenberg press.
At Giga Texas, Tesla is advancing in the development of its battery cells. The team working there believes that they are creating one of the most advanced cells the world has ever seen. Over time, they expect this facility to become the largest battery cell factory globally, playing a significant role in the evolution of electric vehicle EV technology. While the rest of the automotive industry is caught up in the ongoing improvements to traditional battery technology, Tesla has quietly and strategically forged ahead, ready to make a revolutionary shift in how batteries are designed, produced, and used. The breakthrough that Tesla has achieved is not just another incremental improvement on existing technologies, but a fundamental shift that promises to reshape the entire EV industry. This new development has come from behind the closed doors of Tesla's lab in Austin, Texas, and what makes it stand out is how different it is from what came before. It didn't arrive with a flashy press event or an extravagant launch, but rather through a quiet and deliberate process that has the potential to change the game entirely. At first glance, the battery may appear to be similar to other EV battery packs that are already on the market, but a closer inspection reveals a different story. Tesla's new battery is faster, safer, and more powerful than what has previously been thought possible. While traditional batteries store energy for use later, this new design is capable of delivering energy almost instantly, with no noticeable lag or fading in power. The usual problem of overheating, which has been a persistent issue in the industry, is also avoided. In essence, Tesla's new battery does not just store energy, it delivers it with a level of efficiency and power previously unheard of in the market. For years, lithium-ion batteries have been the backbone of the electric car industry. Lithium, for more than a decade, has been the material of choice for powering everything from high-end electric sedans to more budget-friendly EV. It has long been treated as the unquestioned heart of the industry, but in recent years its limitations have become increasingly apparent. Despite its widespread use and popularity, lithium-ion batteries come with their own set of problems. These batteries are often slow to charge, suffer from gradual capacity loss over time, and are vulnerable to a dangerous phenomenon known as thermal runaway, where high temperatures can cause them to overheat and fail. Engineers in the industry have worked tirelessly to overcome these challenges, developing faster charging systems, improved cooling methods, and better cell designs. However, while these efforts have led to some improvements, the overall progress has been slow and incremental. At best, consumers have seen a few extra miles of range here or a couple of minutes shaved off the charging time there, but the core issues have never been completely resolved. Despite the many advancements made over the years, lithium-ion batteries are still far from perfect. The cost of lithium is still high, the material is difficult to source, and the political dynamics surrounding global supply chains add another layer of complexity. The electric vehicle industry has long been stuck in a cycle of managing these limitations, making small improvements without ever truly overcoming the fundamental weaknesses of lithium. As the rest of the industry continued to squeeze as much life as possible from the same old chemistry, Tesla made a bold decision to break free from this cycle. Rather than continuing to play the same game, they chose to end it entirely. Tesla's innovation was rooted in a fundamental question: why keep trying to overcome the weaknesses of lithium when another material could provide a far better solution? This question led to the breakthrough that has now emerged from Tesla's Austin lab. The company began experimenting with a new material, aluminum. While aluminum had long been dismissed by battery researchers as unsuitable for energy storage due to its properties, Tesla saw potential in it that others had overlooked. Aluminum is abundant, inexpensive, and highly conductive, which are all valuable qualities for battery design. However, it has one significant drawback. Aluminum ions, which could theoretically hold energy, have difficulty releasing that energy quickly enough for practical use in high-performance applications. This issue, known as ion lock, had remained a barrier that no one had been able to break through until Tesla did. The key to overcoming this obstacle was a proprietary technology developed by Tesla. The company introduced a carbon graphene substrate that was embedded with atomic-scale induction points. This innovation allowed aluminum ions to move freely and release energy quickly, turning aluminum into a viable option for high-performance battery cells. The results were immediate and transformative. With this new design, the limitations that had plagued lithium-ion batteries were no longer a concern. Aluminum ions could now move energy almost instantly without the overheating or degradation that is often associated with traditional batteries. Additionally, aluminum's abundant supply meant that Tesla no longer had to rely on the fragile, geopolitically sensitive supply chains that had always been a weakness for lithium and cobalt-based batteries. This breakthrough in battery chemistry isn't just about a new material. It represents a complete rethinking of how power can be delivered to an electric vehicle. Tesla's new system, called Quantum Burst Control (QBC), is fundamentally different from traditional methods of energy release. In a traditional battery, energy is released in a steady, limited flow. Tesla's QBC system, on the other hand, releases energy in high-speed pulses, providing a more efficient and powerful delivery of power. The result is instantaneous torque, with no lag or delay. It's as if the battery can anticipate the driver's movements, responding with lightning-fast acceleration. Lab tests of the new battery have shown results that seem almost too good to be true. The new aluminum-ion battery can deliver up to 7,000 watts per kilogram, more than 5 times the output of Tesla's own 4,680 lithium-ion cells. What's more, the battery doesn't just perform well under normal conditions, it actually performs better as it heats up. Where lithium-ion batteries are prone to overheating and failure when temperatures rise above 40 degrees Celsius, the aluminum-ion battery thrives at temperatures of up to 85 degrees Celsius, providing stable and repeatable power even under extreme conditions. This breakthrough could change everything. In practical terms, it means electric vehicles equipped with this new battery could perform better, last longer, and charge faster than anything that's come before. The implications of this breakthrough are profound, not just for Tesla but for the entire electric vehicle industry. This new battery technology could signal the end of the traditional limitations that have long held EVs back. With faster charging times, higher performance, and lower costs, Tesla's new aluminum-ion battery could accelerate the transition to electric vehicles on a scale never before seen. And the most exciting part, Tesla is not just improving on existing technology, they're creating something entirely new. This is not just a better battery, it's a new era for electric vehicles. While much of the world is still focused on incremental improvements to lithium-ion technology, Tesla has already made the leap into the future. The breakthroughs happening at Giga Texas could be the foundation of the next generation of electric vehicles, making it clear that Tesla is not just participating in the race, they are defining the future of the industry. The new battery technology represents not just an innovation in chemistry, but a complete rethinking of how electric vehicles can be powered, charged, and used. For over a decade, the electric vehicle EV industry has been dominated by one material, lithium. This element has powered nearly every electric vehicle on the road today, from luxury sedans to more budget-friendly options. Its dominance in the industry has been so complete that it has often been regarded as the unquestioned heart of the electric car revolution. However, lithium, despite its widespread use and apparent advantages, has always had its flaws. These issues have been well known within the industry, and engineers have long been aware of the material's limitations. The first and perhaps most well-known limitation of lithium-ion batteries is their slow charging speed. For years, electric car owners have been forced to deal with long charging times, often spending hours waiting for their vehicles to charge fully. Even with the best charging infrastructure available, the process is still slower than filling a tank of petrol, making electric cars seem impractical for long trips or for people with busy lives who can't afford to spend so much time waiting for their car to charge. As a result, the perception of electric cars as inconvenient or slow has persisted in many people's minds, hindering the mass adoption of electric vehicles. Another significant issue with lithium-ion batteries is their gradual loss of capacity over time. Every time an EV battery is charged and discharged, it loses a small amount of its total capacity. This effect is not immediately noticeable, but over the course of several years, it becomes apparent. Eventually, the battery will lose enough capacity that it can no longer hold a charge sufficient for the car's needs. While advances have been made in improving the lifespan of lithium-ion batteries, this gradual decline remains an inherent problem. The result is that EV owners can expect to need to replace their battery after a few years, which adds to the overall cost of ownership and could deter potential customers from making the switch to electric vehicles. Thermal runaway is another serious concern associated with lithium-ion batteries. This phenomenon occurs when the battery overheats, potentially leading to a dangerous situation where the battery can catch fire or explode. Lithium-ion batteries are particularly vulnerable to thermal runaway when they are charged too quickly, exposed to extreme temperatures, or subjected to physical damage. As the popularity of electric vehicles grows, so too does the risk of catastrophic battery failures. Engineers have spent years trying to solve this issue, developing more advanced cooling systems and better battery management systems, but it remains an ongoing concern. Despite these well-known drawbacks, the electric vehicle industry has continued to focus on lithium-ion batteries as the primary source of power for electric cars. In many ways, the industry has been caught in a cycle of managing the weaknesses of lithium-ion technology rather than finding a truly revolutionary solution. Improvements have been made incrementally, but the core issues have remained largely unchanged. The lithium-ion battery has become something of a necessary evil in the EV world, valuable but imperfect. As a result, manufacturers and engineers have been forced to work within the constraints of this technology, making small improvements to things like charging speed, range, and efficiency, but never completely solving the fundamental problems. One of the main reasons the industry has remained so focused on lithium-ion batteries is the material's abundance and availability. Lithium is relatively common and easy to mine compared to other battery materials, and for many years, it has been the most cost-effective option for large-scale battery production. The supply chain for lithium, while not without its challenges, has generally been stable enough to meet the growing demand for electric vehicles. However, in recent years, geopolitical factors have started to complicate the situation. Lithium mining is often concentrated in a few countries, and these countries control a significant portion of the global supply. This means that any disruption in the supply chain, due to political instability, environmental regulations, or trade disputes, can lead to major shortages, driving up prices and making lithium even more expensive. The reliance on a few key suppliers has introduced a level of vulnerability to the global electric vehicle market, and it's become clear that this dependency on lithium could pose significant risks in the long run. Furthermore, the extraction of lithium and other rare earth materials used in batteries has raised environmental concerns. Mining for lithium is energy-intensive and can have devastating effects on local ecosystems, particularly in places like the Lithium Triangle in South America, where most of the world's lithium is extracted. The environmental impact of mining has become a point of contention among critics of electric vehicles, who argue that the environmental benefits of EVs are offset by the damage caused during the extraction of raw materials. Tesla and other manufacturers have been working on ways to improve the sustainability of their battery supply chains, but the problems are still far from being solved. Faced with these limitations, and the increasing risks associated with lithium, Tesla made the decision to break free from the cycle of incremental improvements and focus on something entirely new. Rather than continue trying to solve the problems of lithium-ion technology, Tesla looked for a fresh approach. This decision wasn't just about finding a slightly better battery, it was about completely rethinking how electric vehicles could be powered, and how to do so in a way that would eliminate the vulnerabilities inherent in lithium-ion technology. Tesla began to explore alternative materials that could overcome the weaknesses of lithium. The company turned its attention to a metal that had long been dismissed by battery researchers: aluminum. Unlike lithium, which has been the focus of battery research for decades, aluminum had been largely overlooked due to its limitations. While aluminum is inexpensive, abundant, and highly conductive, it also has one significant flaw: aluminum ions are notoriously difficult to release quickly enough to be useful in high-performance applications like electric vehicles. This problem, known as ion lock, had stumped researchers for years, preventing aluminum from being considered a viable option for battery technology. However, Tesla's engineers saw potential in aluminum that others had missed. They recognized that while aluminum's ions struggled to release energy quickly, they didn't need to be completely discarded. Instead, they focused on overcoming this barrier by developing a new approach. By experimenting with new materials and new designs, Tesla created a battery that could unlock aluminum's potential and deliver the energy required for an electric vehicle. The breakthrough came when Tesla developed a proprietary carbon graphene substrate embedded with atomic-scale induction points. This design allowed the aluminum ions to move freely and rapidly, overcoming the ion lock issue and making aluminum a viable candidate for battery technology. This innovation wasn't just about developing a new chemistry, it was about revolutionizing the way batteries could be designed and built. By using aluminum, Tesla was able to sidestep many of the issues associated with lithium, such as supply chain vulnerabilities, environmental impact, and the risk of overheating. This was a game changer. Tesla's new aluminum-ion battery didn't just promise to solve the problems of lithium, it offered the potential for a completely new way of powering electric vehicles. With aluminum's abundance, ease of sourcing, and conductivity, Tesla had found a way to eliminate the limitations that had long plagued the electric vehicle industry. This breakthrough was a key moment in the evolution of electric vehicle technology, one that could pave the way for a future where electric vehicles are faster, safer, and more affordable than ever before. The breakthrough that Tesla achieved in its Austin lab didn't happen overnight. It began with a simple yet profound question: why continue to fight the inherent weaknesses of lithium when there is another path, a more untapped one, that could lead to a better solution? This line of thinking set the stage for what would become a revolutionary moment in the development of battery technology. The company turned its attention to aluminum, a material that had been largely dismissed by battery researchers for decades. Aluminum had long been overlooked as a viable option for batteries due to one significant challenge: the issue of ion lock. While aluminum is cheap, abundant, and incredibly conductive, it had one major flaw that had kept researchers away. Aluminum ions could hold energy, but they struggled to release it quickly enough for high-performance applications like electric vehicles. For years, this was a barrier that no one seemed able to overcome. Engineers and researchers had tried, but the issue of ion lock remained a stubborn problem. However, Tesla wasn't content with simply accepting this limitation. They chose to challenge it head-on and sought a solution that would unlock the full potential of aluminum. Tesla's engineers developed a unique and proprietary carbon graphene substrate, a material embedded with atomic-scale induction points that allowed aluminum ions to move freely. This breakthrough was nothing short of revolutionary. What had once been a dead end for battery researchers, aluminum's ion lock, was now transformed into a strength. The new design allowed the aluminum ions to release their energy almost instantly, which had previously been considered impossible. This breakthrough in battery technology completely redefined the potential of aluminum in energy storage and could lead to a future where the limitations of traditional battery materials like lithium are no longer an obstacle. The implications of this discovery were enormous. The new aluminum-ion battery design had far-reaching consequences not only for the technology behind electric vehicles, but also for how the world viewed the future of energy storage. For decades, the electric vehicle industry had been trapped in the cycle of incremental improvements to lithium-ion technology. Tesla, however, had not just improved upon an existing design, they had developed something entirely new. This was a material that was cheaper, more abundant, and more efficient than lithium, and it could be used to power electric vehicles in a way that lithium simply couldn't match. One of the most significant advantages of aluminum over lithium is its abundant supply. Lithium, while widely used in battery technology, is a finite resource that is subject to fluctuations in availability due to geopolitical factors and environmental concerns. Aluminum, on the other hand, is the third most abundant element on Earth and is widely available, making it an ideal candidate for large-scale battery production. The ability to source aluminum cheaply and sustainably could eliminate the supply chain vulnerabilities that have long been associated with lithium and cobalt-based batteries. This is an important step forward, as it could mean that the production of electric vehicles becomes more stable, less reliant on geopolitics, and more sustainable over the long term. The impact of this discovery is not limited to just the material used for batteries. However, the very way in which the power from the battery is delivered is completely different from anything that has come before it. Tesla's breakthrough wasn't just in the chemistry of the battery but also in how that power is released. The company introduced a concept called quantum burst control (QB), which completely changes the way energy is delivered from the battery to the car. Traditional batteries release energy in a steady, continuous flow, which limits the amount of power that can be delivered at any given time. In contrast, Tesla's QBC releases energy in precise high-speed pulses, providing instantaneous torque to the vehicle with zero lag. This technology allows electric vehicles to accelerate with unprecedented power and responsiveness. The QBC system is so advanced that it can deliver energy in such a way that it feels as if the car is anticipating the driver's next move. It's as though the vehicle knows what the driver is about to do, providing a level of performance that is beyond anything that has been seen in electric cars up to this point. The result is instant acceleration, with no hesitation, no waiting for power to build up, and no energy fade. In lab tests, the new aluminum-ion battery has shown performance metrics that defy traditional expectations. The new battery can deliver 7,000 watts per kilogram, which is more than 5 times the output of Tesla's own 4,680 lithium-ion cells. What's even more impressive is that the battery's performance improves as the temperature rises, rather than declining as is the case with traditional lithium-ion batteries. While lithium-ion batteries are prone to thermal runaway when they overheat, aluminum-ion batteries become more efficient at higher temperatures. This allows them to perform consistently and reliably, even in extreme conditions. Where lithium-ion batteries begin to struggle above 40 degrees Celsius, the aluminum-ion battery thrives at temperatures up to 85 degrees Celsius, delivering stable power without overheating or degrading. The new battery design has opened up a world of possibilities for electric vehicles. Imagine a world where an electric car can be driven hard without worrying about the battery fading or overheating. The new aluminum-ion battery makes that world possible. Tesla has essentially removed the main limitations that have defined the EV experience for years. Slow charging times, gradual battery degradation, and the threat of thermal runaway have all been addressed with this new breakthrough. It's a new type of battery that not only meets the demands of modern electric vehicles, but exceeds them, providing a level of performance that was previously thought to be. For Tesla, this breakthrough marks the beginning of a new era in the electric vehicle industry. The company is not just improving on existing battery technology, but completely redefining what a battery can do. This is a key step in the company's mission to accelerate the world's transition to sustainable energy. With the new aluminum-ion battery, Tesla is poised to lead the charge in the next phase of EV with a battery that is more efficient, more affordable, and more sustainable than anything that has come before it. This breakthrough also has significant implications for the future of energy storage. The principles behind the new aluminum could be applied not only to electric vehicles, but also to a wide range of other energy storage applications. Whether it's for storing power from renewable energy sources like solar or wind, or for powering other types of vehicles and machines, this new technology has the potential to transform the energy landscape. By eliminating the limitations of traditional battery technology, Tesla has opened the door to a future where energy storage is cheaper, more reliable, and more efficient than ever before. This marks a dramatic shift in how the industry views battery technology and energy storage. While lithium-ion batteries have long been the standard for electric vehicles and other applications, the new aluminum-ion battery represents a clear step forward. Tesla's innovation is not just about improving battery performance, it's about creating an entirely new category of battery technology that could change the way we think about energy storage, power delivery, and the future of transportation. Tesla's innovation doesn't just end with the new aluminum-ion battery. The company has taken it a step further with the introduction of quantum burst control, or QB. This new technology revolutionizes not only how energy is stored but also how it is delivered to the electric vehicle. Traditional batteries work by releasing energy in a steady, controlled flow. This method is often limited in the amount of power it can provide at any given moment. In contrast, Tesla's QBC system delivers energy in high-speed pulses, which significantly improves performance and allows for instantaneous torque with zero lag. This shift in energy delivery is a game changer. In conventional electric vehicles, there is a noticeable delay between the moment the driver presses the accelerator and when the car responds. This delay, although small, can be frustrating, especially for those used to the immediate throttle response of internal combustion engine vehicles. The QBC system, however, eliminates this issue entirely. The battery delivers power with such speed and precision that it feels like the vehicle is anticipating the driver's actions. When the driver presses the accelerator, the car responds immediately, providing a level of performance that is unmatched by any other electric vehicle. The ability to provide instant torque has a dramatic impact on how the car feels to drive. The vehicle accelerates without hesitation, effortlessly reaching high speeds and handling every twist and turn with it. There is no waiting for the power to build, no gradual ramp-up of acceleration, just pure unfiltered power delivered the moment it's needed. This instant response provides a driving experience that is more akin to a high-performance sports car than a traditional electric vehicle, and it represents a significant leap forward for EV. In lab tests, the aluminum-ion battery with QBC technology has shown astonishing results. The battery can deliver up to 7,000 watts per kilogram, more than 5 times the output of Tesla's own 4,680 lithium-ion cells. This remarkable increase in power output means that electric vehicles powered by this new battery will not only be faster, but also more responsive, even under demanding conditions. The higher power output also means that the battery can handle more aggressive driving without degrading or losing performance, something that traditional lithium-ion batteries struggle with. One of the most remarkable aspects of this new battery technology is how it performs under heat. While lithium-ion batteries are notorious for their susceptibility to thermal runaway, which occurs when the battery overheats and becomes unstable, the aluminum-ion battery is designed to thrive in high temperatures. In fact, the performance of the aluminum-ion battery improves as it heats up, which is the opposite of what happens with lithium. Whereas lithium batteries begin to degrade and lose power at temperatures above 40 degrees Celsius, the aluminum-ion battery reaches its peak performance at temperatures of 85 degrees Celsius. This is a critical development for electric vehicles, as it means that the battery can handle the high temperatures generated during fast driving, high-speed launches, or intense charging cycles. Traditional lithium-ion batteries require elaborate cooling systems to maintain optimal performance, and these systems can add weight and complexity to the vehicle. With the aluminum-ion battery, Tesla can potentially eliminate the need for these cooling systems, making electric vehicles lighter, simpler, and more efficient. The ability to handle heat with ease also has implications for the longevity and reliability of the battery.
Lithium-ion batteries degrade over time, with their performance deteriorating as they go through charging and discharging cycles. In contrast, the aluminum-ion battery is designed to improve with use. As the battery is charged and discharged, its internal structure realigns itself, becoming more efficient and resilient. This means that the more the battery is used, the better it performs, rather than suffering the gradual degradation that is characteristic of lithium-ion batteries. This represents a major breakthrough in battery technology, as it could result in batteries that last far longer and require less maintenance over their lifespan. In fact, lab tests have shown that the in-ion battery could potentially last for more than 500,000 full charging cycles, retaining 100% of its original performance. This is a significant improvement over lithium-ion batteries, which typically begin to lose capacity after just a few hundred cycles. With the aluminum-ion battery, electric vehicle owners could enjoy a battery that lasts not just for years but for decades, potentially eliminating one of the most significant concerns for EV owners: battery replacement costs. Another area where the in-ion battery excels is in its regenerative braking capabilities. Regenerative braking allows electric vehicles to recover some of the energy that would otherwise be lost during braking, converting it back into electricity and storing it in the battery. Traditional lithium-ion batteries are limited in their ability to capture this energy, but the aluminum-ion battery takes regenerative braking efficiency to a whole new level. In testing, the new battery has been able to capture up to 98% of the energy normally lost during braking. This means that in city driving conditions, the vehicle can extend its range by an additional 20% without even needing to plug in for a charge. This improvement in regenerative braking efficiency is not only beneficial for range, but also for the overall driving experience. Regenerative braking can help smooth out the driving experience, making it feel more natural and reducing the need for traditional braking. In vehicles equipped with the aluminum-ion battery, this process becomes almost seamless, providing the driver with a more intuitive and efficient driving experience. The system can also help to reduce wear and tear on traditional braking components, which could lead to lower maintenance costs over time. The implications of this technology extend far beyond just the performance of electric vehicles. Tesla's innovation has the potential to revolutionize the way batteries are manufactured and how the entire supply chain for electric vehicles is structured. At the heart of this transformation is Tesla's new microfactory model, which aims to produce batteries at an unprecedented scale and speed. Tesla has already begun building a new factory in Giga, Mexico, designed specifically for the rapid production of aluminum-ion batteries. This new facility uses a dry electrode method that significantly reduces production time and eliminates the need for water-heavy processes used in traditional lithium-ion battery plants. In fact, the new production process is so efficient that it can produce a battery pack in less than 72 hours, compared to the much longer timelines required for lithium-ion batteries. The ability to produce batteries at such a fast pace is crucial for scaling up the production of electric vehicles, as it ensures that Tesla can meet the growing demand for EV without being hindered by bottlenecks in the supply chain. Tesla's vision doesn't stop with Giga Mexico. The company plans to build dozens of smaller autonomous microfactories around the world, each capable of producing up to 1 million battery packs annually. This approach eliminates the traditional reliance on large centralized factories and helps to reduce the risks associated with supply chain disruptions. By decentralizing production and spreading it across multiple locations, Tesla can mitigate the geopolitical and environmental challenges that have long plagued the lithium supply chain. This new production model also offers the potential for greater energy independence, as each microfactory can be powered by renewable energy sources, further reducing the environmental impact of battery production. The impact of Tesla's new battery technology is already being felt, with the company's new aluminum-ion battery setting new standards for the electric vehicle market. The performance improvements, combined with the reduction in production costs and the ability to scale up production quickly, mean that electric vehicles will become more affordable and more accessible to consumers. As the range of EV improves and charging times decrease, electric cars will become an increasingly viable alternative to traditional vehicles powered by internal combustion engines. The introduction of the aluminum-ion battery also has the potential to drive down the cost of electric vehicles significantly, as battery costs account for a large portion of the total cost of an electric vehicle. Improving battery efficiency and production speed will make EVs more affordable for consumers. Tesla's ability to produce these batteries at scale and at a lower cost could lead to a significant reduction in the price of electric cars, making them accessible to a much wider audience. With this new technology, Tesla is not only leading the way in the electric vehicle revolution, but is also helping to shape the future of energy storage on a global scale. The new aluminum-ion battery has the potential to transform the entire energy sector, from transportation to renewable energy storage. The future of electric vehicles and clean energy is bright, and Tesla is already there, setting the pace for the rest of the industry to follow. As the company continues to refine and expand its battery technology, it's clear that the electric vehicle revolution is just beginning, and Tesla is driving it forward.